So hey there guys, and welcome back to Genius Apple. As you can probably tell by my voice, I am not feeling very well, but I still felt like making a video because it's been a while. So I'll probably still be able to do the video, don't worry. So let's move. Okay, now that that's over with, let's go straight into today's video. Now, if you're a regular viewer of my videos, and if you've been watching since the beginning of this channel, you would most probably, sort of know that I really like Geronimo Stilton. Now, I just recently gave a book review of it a few days ago. Not few days ago, it's been a while, but you get the point. So, today I'm going to be reviewing Geronimo Stilton's The Enormouse Pearl Heist. Now, so basically, as you can see by the cover, they find an oyster in which there's a pearl, which they really like, and it causes a bit of a hassle. So I'll just read the summary at the back. One day, my friends and I made an amazing discovery. We found a huge oyster with an enormous pearl inside. I was so excited about this rare, precious pearl that I wrote a special feature about it in the Rodents Gazette. That article attracted attention, both good and bad. The enormous pearl was in the danger of being stolen. Would we be able to protect it? So my summary begins like this. Okay, they start out. Petunia takes Geronimo for vacation so that he could learn scuba diving. Now, if you don't know what scuba diving is basically a person who wears a scuba suit. Basically, it's like a normal swimming suit with an oxygen tank with a specific amount of oxygen filled in it for a specific amount of time. Then that person will attach the oxygen tank to their face, put on the goggles, and go straight underwater to explore the deeps of the ocean. But you obviously have to be back before the time limit of the oxygen tank finishes. So just to give you guys a review of what it actually looks like through the glasses of a scuba diver, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Now this is technically what it looks like from the inside of a scuba diver's, glasses. This is what it looks like. I'll remove that for you. Right, so water keeps dripping. It's not exactly raining underneath there, which basically my one looked like, but it's, exactly like that, okay? Now what happens is they go underwater. Now you must be thinking, when you go underwater, there are many dangerous things, right? Yeah, specifically in this place there were sharks, the danger of sharks. And so basically there are many dangers while scuba diving. First of all, if your oxygen finishes, or instead there's a mixture of gases inside your oxygen tank, or your oxygen is outdated, or even a tiny spark of electricity, probably ranging from this much to this much and back to this much. Even this much can get you electrocuted underwater. So it was quite a dangerous experience for the scaredy mouse Geronimo, but he still did it. So while they were scuba diving, they found an enormous pearl, which was very big. It was a huge pearl. It was inside an oyster. An oyster. I don't know what's wrong with my English. So they snap a few photos of it, and Geronimo also publishes an article about it in his newspaper, the Rodents Gazette. Now that attracts, as I read the summary, that attracts lots of attention, which was good as well and bad. Now they were also living in a hotel. The manager of the hotel was very nice, but his children were basically the ones who were the trouble. They were caught to be the thieves who were stealing the pearl. First of all, they got rid of Petunia's camera, so she could not provide the Rodents Gazette with images of the giant pearl. And they also hid Geronimo's laptop so that he could not send the article to the Rodents Gazette. Don't worry about that. They did find their laptop and camera later on, but they freaked out. Then what happened was that they slowly started discovering many clues, which led to them being certain that it was the provolone children who were trying to sabotage the operation and steal the pearl. So Geronimo had this simple idea to call a professor from a museum of archaeology so that he could easily remove the pearl and take it back to the museum for safekeeping. There were many problems in that plan as well, including the fact that the Provolone children knew the professor's boat's captain very, very well. They were pretty much planning something. So, the professor told his suspicions to Geronimo and Petunia that he was probably in the danger of being kidnapped because he had the secret on how to open the pearl without any kind of force applied. So, Geronimo was expecting him to tell him the solution of how to open the pearl, but he only told Petunia pretty pause. So, Petunia knew the secret of how to open the pearl. So, she called on Geronimo one night when they all thought that she had gone missing, and she left a note for Geronimo saying that they would come to this cave and bring a flute along with them. So, Geronimo was, oblivious to the flute part, but he did bring it. So when they reached a cave where Petunia had asked them to, they saw Petunia was looking at the Provolone children and the captain of the boat, looking at the pearl. And the professor was tied and they were asking him on how to open it. They debated on breaking open the pearl and Petunia got a bit angry. So then they played a trick on these guys. They said that, in a ghostly voice, they said that I'm the ghost of the cave and all that stuff. And he said that I have power here. So those guys said, if you have power, so open the oyster. Now comes out the secret on how to open the oyster. Petunia started playing the flute in a melodious tune. Basically, the secret to opening the oyster was the melodious tune of any kind of source of music. The oyster slowly opened. As the Provolone children and the captain jumped in it, she stopped and the oyster snapped shut, locking their hands in. So then they did the ghostly voice saying that they were going to be punished for doubting his whatever and whatever. And I'm not feeling well. So what they did was they told them to run away as fast as they could if they were released. Petunia played it for 2 or 3 seconds. As soon as it opened, they removed their hands and ran as fast as possible. Then they saved the professor and the oyster was moved to the museum where everyone could admire it when beautiful music was played from the speakers and the oyster would open. And as I would like to say, please like and subscribe, click the bell icon and press the subscribe button, smash that like button, and I'm going to see you guys next time.